broadcast. But the fact is, Mr. Srivastav, I'm sure if the Aam Aadmi Party had to remove certain documents, they would have done it
By
1
now.
month ago.
Absolutely, and I mean they were under trial. The ED was there, the CBI was there, all the government agencies were there. They were behind bars for some time. So if something had to be done, I think this is more of a optics. It's just to show photo op that look, we have just come and look, we mean business. And yes, but then I can also interpret it in the way that maybe this means a kind of a vendetta.
In the past 1 week or yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday they would have done corruption. कैसी बात कर रहे हैं?
What if something
I
has
mean,
been
all
done
the
in the
documents
past 1
related
week?
to the so-called corruption cases are already with the ED and CBI.
It's not only about corruption.
Anyhow, there's no problem being cautious.
No, it's not.
I think in democracy, we need to respect each other.
और वैसे भी अभी election commission is in charge of Delhi. It's not like Atishi was signing files. Okay, but Vivek Srivastav,
Yes.
I want to ask you this because I know that Ashutosh will not answer this question honestly for me.
Yeah.
Could the BJP even have imagined the sort of mandate that Delhi has given it from 8 to 48?
No, I don't think so. Nobody, neither AAP nor the BJP were ready for this kind of a result.
No, but the exit polls had said decisive mandate, clean mandate for the BJP.
Yes, now see, exit polls are technical people who are going onto the ground and seeing it from a very different neutral perspective. When you are inside an organization, you tend to see the things from your own, your own view. So that could be very pessimistic at times or very optimistic. And in the last 2 elections, if you remember, despite whatever everybody said, including the opposition and the media, they were able to get 60 plus, which was a shock for everyone, including themselves. So they felt कि कुछ भी कहें भाई ये अरविंद है और चुनाव में लोग तो हमें पसंद करते हैं. So I think maybe 5-7 seats less, but we are coming and we are making the government. So that was there. So this is a surprise for everyone, including the BJP. And Arvind's loss from New Delhi is also something I think, and a lot of credit must be given. A lot of votes were broken down by rival parties, including the opposition parties.
But that is what parties that fight to win do.
Yes, absolutely. But if you notice the margin of victories, which I was studying in detail, so the margin of victory is 1,000, 2,000, 1,500, 1,600.
छोटी constituencies.
छोटी constituencies हैं. लेकिन margin of victory पहले जो था, that used to be vast. 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, if you see the
So
past
what
data.
you are saying is that people still like Arvind Kejriwal, but they like and believe Modi more.
I think...
I like Arvind Kejriwal, but मतलब every day he does a press conference, रोज कुछ ना कुछ आके बोल देते हैं.
It's not
he
about
says
Arvind.
things and he doesn't back them with proof. So maybe it's time to give the BJP
I think
a
it's
chance.
not about Arvind anymore. It was about free buses for women. And JVC, who was analyzing the election results for your organization, I had a discussion. So he said the male voters, even in JJ clusters, are reacting differently, and the women voters are reacting differently. So almost all the women voters, especially from the lower middle class, they are all voting for Arvind. But the males are perceiving it as a different fight.
No, that is fine. But when you say women, I mean, while the poorer women in Jhuggi Jhopdis may have still voted for Arvind Kejriwal, it seems that the upper middle class women
voted for the BJP.
has gone with the BJP.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And why have they gone with the BJP? Is it because of the announcements in the budget that there's a tax relief for the middle class? Maybe an election is won on multiple factors, not one factor. But that could have been one of the factors. All right, as we go into a break, thank you, Vivek Srivastav, for joining us. As we slip into a very quick break, we're just leaving you with a tweet from the giant killer, Parvesh Verma, who could very well be the next Chief Minister of Delhi. He says, and the tweet is on your screens, that the victory is for the future of Delhi, that darkness has been dispelled, the sun has risen, the lotus has bloomed. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, with these figures on your screens, I'm slipping into a quick break, a decisive mandate for the BJP after 27 years. And a bit of a downer, a massive downer actually, for the Aam Aadmi Party after 10 years of rule. Is it voter fatigue? Is it the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party couldn't rub away the stain of corruption that the BJP had put against it? Is it the dirty Yamuna? Is it the constant and hyper charges that the Aam Aadmi Party has a tendency to make without backing it up with any proof? what was the reason for their failure? I'm sure the Aam Aadmi Party will have detailed discussions on that. So will television channels. But one thing is sure, it's not just the BJP that has won today and is breathing a sigh of relief. It's also pollsters and exit polls who seem to have, in some sense, retrieved their credibility. Because most of them have got it right. Most of them, 10 out of 16 exit polls had actually predicted that the BJP will be taking this election away with a huge mandate, and that is exactly what has happened. So the exit polls have got it right this time. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm slipping into a quick break. News, updates, numbers, analysis all continues here. Do stay with us.